had some time to think about the press conference yesterday with the police, and I have to tell you, I'm more confused today now that I've thought about the details of the crimes that people have been arrested for and the position of police that while the Gilbert Goons are a gang, none of their crimes have been in furtherance of that gang. Here are some examples. With Rick Keener's son, he was sent Snapchats that threatened him by a group. So the Snapchat said, "You are on our radar," or "We are going to kick your ass." And then groups of people came to his house to intimidate him, and then groups of people attacked him. I do not understand how those acts aren't in furtherance of the gang when part of the gang's purpose was to threaten and intimidate people. I don't understand that. Another example, Kyler Renner was arrested, and I want to talk about his arrest a little bit. So he was arrested for possession of a narcotic drug for sale, 2 counts of possession of dangerous drugs for sale, 1 count of the use of wire communication or electronic communication in drug-related transactions. That stemmed from a traffic stop by Gilbert PD in March of 2023. He was not charged with those things until February. He is being charged with dealing drugs, not using drugs, not possessing drugs, being a drug dealer. And so if he was dealing to any of the goons, then I would think that that would also be in furtherance of the gang, the gang's illegal purpose of getting and buying and selling drugs. Kyler was also involved in an incident where a group of teens and adults attacked an adult in the Gilbert parking garage. And in that case, the fight started at In-N-Out, or the interaction between the adult and these kids, goons, started at In-N-Out. They followed this young adult to the Gilbert parking garage and then assaulted him as a group. How can that not be in furtherance of the gang? So I just don't understand. So I think I need to have a criminal attorney back on my podcast to dive into this analysis because it doesn't make sense to me. And the media, who had the opportunity to ask questions, didn't have the time to process and come up with these questions. There was also a press conference with Rachel Mitchell where she just acted like she had no idea what was going on, which we don't really buy. But let me know, do you want to see a criminal attorney come on and answer some of these questions? Do you have the same questions I do?